So people who have their CCTV cameras captured what happened, they should take it to court. Unfortunately, our court system don't really work well with videos.
Why?
In praise of.
Why?
Oh, because it is said that videos cannot be a core evidence or into some of these procedures.
Yeah, but it is part of evidence. It is part of evidence. Then why the approach you use CCTV check for? It's for identification. CCTV is for identification. Yes. Hey, 10 minutes.
Tell me, you're elite. Hit this fat set. Standing by. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a Tuesday, the 12th of March 2019. I'm happy to be here again, yes. And thanks to all those who made a prayer for me. I'm well and back in one piece. Life goes on even after death. True of us, I know. Well, let me quickly bring you a quote for this morning and then the health tip. I have Kofi Capito already seated. It's been a long time, and fortunately, funny enough, we're all in blue. I don't know, maybe blue is going to be the color for today. But yes, we'll be looking at a few stories in and around town, and we look at the newspaper headlines and allow you come through with your phone calls. About a quarter to the end of the show, Kofi Capito and I will be discussing a few happenings around town. You know Kofi Capito, he's already cracked the whip. He's going to lash a few people. Let's take the quote for this morning and then our health tip. We are streaming this show live on our Facebook wall at Net2TV GH, and then on YouTube. Still at Net2TV GH, we are streaming the show live. So you can join us on YouTube and Facebook, still Net2TV live, Net2TV GH. We'll be right back after the quote for this morning.
Civil service, say, we see what about what has happened. Civil service reforming.
Say please ma ni abe shakara sa ebe trasa ni on say sa talk stupid. Say never go on.
This call for making Accra the cleanest city now. What have been put in place?
Yeah, welcome back to the dialogue. My name is Abidi Enim and this is Net2TV. Kofi Capito and I always gisting in the background. But yes, that's what we do, busting all the time. I actually met Kofi Capito one day in his mother's house. Did I mean sister? Oh, your sister's house, yes.
Mother
I take that back.
Time ago.
Okay, I take that back. The sister's house, and we were like, hey, what are you doing here? That was funny. But let's quickly get on to the newspaper headlines, the major newspaper headlines, and then we'll go on to our issues today. We'll be talking about vigilantism issue. It's been back and forth. We're also arranging to get some of the very prominent people at the center of this whole issue to come explain stuff to us sometime soon. Okay, we'll also be talking about this and that issue and a little bit of the Ghana Boxing Association and the Obstecomics fight, probably the award or what Ghana stands to gain from all this. Let's take off with the daily graphic, and you have VIP here on the front page saying, help improve ease of doing business, VIP charges state agencies. And then we have news trend in drug abuse, youth mix opium with weed. That's serious. We will tackle that too, and I know Kofi Capito can give some very solid advice to the youth, since he has a son who's once been transformed from an American to a Ghanaian back into an American mindset. Budget discipline key to CD performance. That is right. And then e-justice program commence March 20th. Well, so basically what it means is that you can actually go online and file some of this stuff. Well, we've been long waiting for this. Ghanaian Times, President applauds Richard Comey for winning IBF world title. And I like that beautiful smile. It looked like President is the one who rather won the title. CID investigates death threats against Menace Azuri. 2 Chinese arrested for illegal laundering, charcoal burning in Have. We have to talk about this too, so it's part of the deal. Okay, DI Group rejects militia tag, says it is registered limited liability company. And you remember we hosted the guy himself here some time back, and he explained to us what they have been doing and what they do. So it's kind of confusing. But like I said, we would still in talks with them to see if they will come here again and then give us a clearer picture of what truly is the deal. Now, to have Chinese come all the way from China and lumbering and burning charcoal, Kofi Capito, you made that suggestion here that they're moving slowly from the mining to some other lucrative joints that we, even as Ghanaians, haven't even realized. And well, there you go. Daily Guide is saying Tema former mayor in 5.6 million Ghana city scandal. Chai. Chop chop be what? Well, Ghana begins business reform, and then NDC won't disband vigilante Yamin dares president. No political militia in Ghana, and NIA to register Ghanaians abroad. Yay! That's good news. Good news, good news, good news. Register Ghanaians abroad. That's when you see Oyefemi Olamide Ghanaian, New Jersey. The Chronicle. Contractor locks up cheap compound over 143,000 Ghana cedi debt. And so, yes, I think some people were calling for them, some of the cheap compound to be working. Drag me to police if I took bribe from you. Anas, well, Anas is daring all critics. Come and take me to court if you think I took bribe from you. So yes, but again, if he took bribe from you with the marks, how do you know if it's Anas or if it's another person? Well, I in praise of every Ghanaian woman. That's and today is her birthday, Mrs. Rebecca Kufuor, First Lady. Happy birthday, Mabeki. Big changes at GRA. Commissioner General, 2 commissioners out. Oh, Kovinti. Good morning. Ghana to adapt ease of business reform. Vice President presents technical plans. Chai. Vice President. People are calling for the arrest of the dollar. The new crusading guide. Ghana makes giant strides in the economic development. Foreign Minister. And then Yasantua Rural Bank debunks fake news. Fake news in there. It's become part of us. Anas drops corruption recording app. Okay. Well, there's a corruption recording app. Ignore false reports about Tiger IPI Kweku Bako. Okay. That's all on the front pages of the major newspapers today. Of course, I'm not surprised that's coming from the new crusading guide. But we'll be talking about some of these issues. We have this Chinese now taking over some of these businesses we as Ghanaians should have been doing long time ago. Today is the birthday of the First Lady, Mrs. Rebecca Kufuor. On behalf of Ken City Media Limited, Net2 TV, Oman FM, our CEO, Mrs. Stella Wilson in Japan, and myself, we wish you a happy birthday. You're aging in grace with power, and you're doing well for our local Ghanaian women. Well, I observed her. Well, let me welcome Kofi Capito. He's already been here, seated calmly and quietly. Kofi, Aquaba. Yamiado. Michelle was just a few and hey, Kofi na handsome.
But
Okay, Baba Bra.
she's a member of the Council of State.
Oh, okay.
Mrs. Georgia Nakusi.
I see.
Owner of Georgia Hotel.
I see. Well, good morning to her, Mrs. And she's such a calm.
She's my big sister. Nibufu Timika is a small boy with
I hate that when they try to abuse you with age. Like you are still the small boy they know. My sisters do that to me sometimes, but sometimes I try to be quiet. Okay, just go with that. Kofi.
Yes, sir.
Anapay. And some also. Yes, I was actually.
That's all I had here.
Is it a bit of papa? Sometimes the human to be stressing.
Yes. Yeah, obviously life man goes on.
Yes. Yes, even after death.
Yes, life goes on. You know, Ghana had the two cardinal principle in America doesn't work. So what you cannot avoid is paying your taxes and death.
I had to pay your taxes today. We can avoid.
Or death, grandma for cry apply different reasons for you dying.
Oh, you said no doesn't.
A 92-year-old lady dies and they say Obi Nekun.
Oh, how? 92.
92. Yes, you know what yes is here.
And then the tears is here.
And you have to draw.
But funny enough, we don't even pay attention to some little health conditions like blood pressure, like you know, could trigger something else.
You see, you know what is interesting? Yeni abrofo, and I say Bruni. Yes, a chum. Now we'll be able to say when they didn't have answers for
some of these things,
questions they make up until they actually took science to a certain level that now they can practically explain almost everything.
Yeah,
but
I like that.
You know,
we are still attributing it to JB and AC down
and maybe a bit trouble.
As somebody do, Kofi, and I am my birthday, Mrs. Rebecca Kufado. Nothing, young share Chinese for my bishop room or much try near the shit. Almost, you know, the truth is, I think you've mentioned it here. Say, yeah, the near Tregal, I'm saying the account, and you're one a on a book, and one of you, I can't get it correct, but Obi Beka was said to say, yeah, the near Tregal, I'm saying, it's amazing what they are doing in the smaller villages.
You see, Ghana for any count, smaller villages. Chinese in one man of our Ghana. Okay, it's about survivor. Question is maybe a obviously American business. I'll better do any job than to go and steal.
True.
Okay, fine. He said, "Oh my banners or more if it's legally."
Yeah.
I don't see where there's any laws that says a non-Ghanaian cannot go and do.
Kofi, it is not legal.
Chaco, I don't know if it is illegal. I said a non-Ghanaian cannot go and do charcoal business.
No, let me get it. Let me clear what I'm with. It is not the charcoal business. The cutting down of the trees in the forest. Nowadays, shit charcoal.
No, there are trees that here you can cut to do charcoal. Are we doing commercial charcoal? I don't know. The Americans say charcoal was too much medicinal value. We say we be crown poison.
Yeah.
The only thing that can absorb the poison quickly is there's a powder near the amount. And it's a good business. But the question is, who said it could be that of a value. I don't know what. You know, I'm only away in an answer. Me too. You see, Ghana for because Ghana for you too kind. Okay. Yeah, then the car. Would you call me chroma per se jam out here? Now, do we go chroma Jones at the other number? I don't know. So, legal in Quadia. Sabi, on the beginning, near illegal immigrants. Eventually, we regularize ourselves. But the question is, it's about survivor. Okay, yes. And maybe on my next we said, we did boundaries better to all. Won't mean you say it's a different thing. Look, here, what could you, my brother Penny and Namity, if I'm come back away. Nay, yes, no, car say, Mr. Kwame Nkrumah. What could you, secretary, named Tree? Secretary said, what Jim Nkrumah could die. And Nkrumah said, one tear. What could you be named Tree? Won't you mean to you? What's what you could? What you could? So, I'm going to you are Chinese for Bosia. And I see you get Chinese for Bosia.
Until the South
I didn't see, South America for Europe. They also give you conditions.
True.
They give you conditions. Now, who is a Chinese is going to free. One more conditions will be on for so. One hour sign here. So, okay, fine. Miss Romy, yes, and it's true. Acquiring hospitals, school, Juma, Nina, you gave you Ghana. And to amount 2 billion. Sebi, America for $540 million. So, mama will be about the file management. 540 million. And Yana for Yana, your Casa, sometimes Yana, won't mean Nipani Niagara and in the good yago. Because I only know only the Diagro business won't swear. And you also pay condition. And I Ghana for Yenny. Minya ba Shelley Alcobichi or that paper na Ghana makes giant strides in economic development. Favoring who?
Well, she's supposed to do it to favor Ghana.
No, but it doesn't. Let me tell you the reason why. At the moment, we are still being abused and disrespected by these foreign embassies in Ghana.
How do you mean?
I mean, have you tried? Who do they say? American embassy. You cannot even go and process visa there. Almost so asset. Yeah. What do you call DHL?
Oh, I see.
Me and you say, sir, a dank a siena. As I say, siena. Why can't they take the processing office in there? British embassy, look at the properties that they have.
Yeah.
They are still abusing us. Now, because say, a day economic strikes. And we are a member of the Commonwealth. Okay? A member of the Commonwealth. What is Ghana getting being a member of the Commonwealth? When I cannot travel in and out
really?
Of.
Yeah, a Commonwealth.
Yes, because once we sign a pact, it's just like Yasa and ECOWAS. Now, Nigeria need bar, we see, a visa. And I said, maybe go to Togo, we see, visa. The pact says, I don't need a visa. Yeah. Free movement. It is yes agreement be near and I say you won't say a mistake. We should go back and reverse it. Nienya Kasano, ye Kasawagana not too much. Because the question is yeah, maybe let me free. American may transit to Dubai. Messi and Gabi Emirates. Chinese will be brave. Back open the brofo. Now I'm saying you, where you? What's your me, Ghana, Kumasi, Galamsey. Chinese in it. Now maybe say Chinese in it, but not China. Onim Afo. Kenya says Galamsey.
Anyway.
Why didn't call it? Why not a man, baby tonight? Young Ghana for now. And here in Yakasam, what me, ye mean your Makola? Makola Koshe? Meaning, baby, I mean, in the store. And Danny used to be part of Lorry Park, Accra Lorry Park. Ya Tom assassinama Alateni. Alateni ne Sidai. Don't know what I say. And they say, oh, yes, I did anywhere. Now, and almost good one, as much as 100,000. 1 billion good one. And this animal, you know, me and I, Mama said, would you quite a good one now? Would you, if ever I want to do, why did now we are was a would be Iron, would be Iron. Yeah, Galamsey as my okay. My friend said, illegal vigilante semi working. Matisse is it Pentecostal church?
Pentecostal church.
From Pond, something from Pond.
Yeah.
As I agree with him 100%. If they can do it, the politicians will sit and listen to them. Because it's about numbers. Also more about 5 million people in the church. Even if 2 million decide to go with him, which political party will win an election in Ghana? You know what I said? And the time has come. Let's form pressure groups. The here, you know,
positive pressure group.
Positive, yeah. Chroma, yeah, and the MPP. If I was to call for a demonstration, it's only NDC people who will show up.
Oh, yes, sure.
Yes, because I did it before. Under NDC, I did it, and it was only MPP people who showed up.
Then you attacked.
You attacked us.
Yeah, MPP.
Are you getting my point? But other countries, the issue is national issue.
Yeah.
And the MPP te so. Na say some phone ka e koso won timinka. And na NDC was so. Na say Jimmy some koso won timinka. And the etikromo e obi anim say the vigilantes no. Ye nim when it started. Any ye di.
Started that.
Oh, I check. Said men kaya men mire fikra na amafo can even go back as UP.
Oh, okay.
Sir, the amafo matime ho action troopers. People can go back as far that. Okay.
Tenya nani
nrasem. And I'm ready to try. Okay, to try no. You win bio. Until yes, I started in 1992 democracy bio. Okay. Then we heard of Asoka boys. Omoko Koforudia, yeti yes omoko Francis Esiam. Obede Samoa, yes, Etienne and also when you answer and so any baby yetraho yanyashi. All of us as a sudden, yes, you were Delta Force, you were visible forces. Now who was that? Maybe new to we, you were any vigilante group. It's the political parties. Be a young man and Nika said they are pretending they are not to be blamed. And then some my penny cracker said, oh, Mommy, you know, and Shano. Bakuni, and this was the Oyas Royal.
Over here, good morning.
Don't you want to say?
Oyas Royal.
Oyas Royal. Wow, was you good your face?
Wanka.
And I make sure to me view. She said, yeah,
Pentecostal church.
President should give an order to all security agencies, especially to the IGP. Make sure this thing is out of country.
Completely.
Because you know what? If the president and any other person is honest enough, that is where the order should go. Tell the interior minister, tell the all the young person, minister for minister for one. There be one most of them, and there's a minister for national security. You want national security coordinator. You want then. Let's give them an order. Tell your boys, over here, and I say now phone call. We all say an idiot is calling. Any idiot who attempts to disturb the peace of Ghana, crash him.
Hey, Kofi, you can't answer a man for take advantage.
Advantage? No, it's the police who are doing it. It's the security agencies. Ghana, I mean, what's America? Situations that it is even beyond the police. They call in the National Guards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm for you. If you're Ghana, move some special. Special people. Oh, Ghana. You live in a global world. Ghanaian ones don't want to be disturbed a little bit. Sacrifice as anything. To watch anything. Na Kofi said it, you know. I'm for now. Omutimia magandi jina yeno. Enkrafo one more dear. I before one more dear. Esimfo one more dear. Your boy Dombo no mudi. Your boy Yana the binimudi. Your bobo enkrafo ahemfo papa didi. Your bobo Kentucky territory animal. And then omudi bedai, including in Tim Jakari.
Yas Antoine
in Tim Jakari wouldn't mind the way. Ofrikumawu. Yes, okay. I was saying, Obi Edinity, a sacrifice in the interest of the Ashanti Kingdom. He said, yes, use me. Ye Trinity. And they can say, me two more the crown penny. What I said, Brony to me sacrifice it. Even today, I didn't know because I said, media, yes, I am machine be a go space. Minim the war. But met them. No. Divers, you more call that what you call sensuous. Sabi, Ghana, maybe said, love for the country.
Ne will be.
I was seeing a bee. Yet been in our own small way. We have decided to sacrifice. Not for me, not for my children, but for my grandchildren. That is what we should do. That is the nation we need to build. And then Ghana, we are living for the day. Not even tomorrow. Left for next week.
And Kofi, would you say you will be a permanent answer and see me and come?
Let me patch us a pamben and a agreement. What agreement a Ghana government no because I won't be.
Me won't be.
Any didn't know. So who will be there? Yeah, more pretend winning Chinese construction. Why no more room? Who's a call N1 as well? There's a company before Shell.
Oh yeah.
A hormone.
Yeah.
They've been here more than 50 years.
I see.
We should stop pretending say I say Chinese for Ghana. No, they make patron and say T. What could you Chinese in the idea? Medical catch up come and come out what secretary in Chi. Secretary say what Jim Kuma put. So never patch no. Hwe sebi agreement say we sign us say wa man am favor wo. Na ko favor obi a ho ya say wa.
Who
Obi try. My brother was a konyo to. So, men so Emrapa say, omo di kan koye negotiations on behalf of Ghana. They should stop being selfish and stop thinking about their pockets and stop thinking about percentage that they will get. And look at how it's going to benefit Ghana, not today, but 100 years from now.
And you think we don't have
don't
like this?
We don't.
And people argue say if you look at the trends in
What trends?
At least we share initiatives in your mind. It looks like maybe the crop of meteor.
I just saw a video. First I was happy, then I got sad.
Why?
So as far back as 1966,
Okay.
Ghanaian athletes won gold in the Commonwealth 110 by 4 meters. England for whom, Australians for whom, Canadians for whom, Jamaica for whom. And then, we need any part 2 even 20 meters.
No,
I'm just a tete. Oh, who can't send me a monument who never be brave? Me see 1966. Say Ghana, you see na a abejime bread. Ye ni me. Sa time on na ye friend to ma am for wait, thank you. Na say na wutimi say sa jacket wait is wa. Na wutimi nya obi man ntumi kama wa. You have failed as a state.
Yeah.
Are you getting my point? Ghana has worked before. Let's stop pretending and say, so I said, all of a sudden, no. I saw Ghana as a kid. Day nursery, I didn't go to Kumasi. Your friend Queen Elizabeth Day nursery. Ask anybody who grew up in Kumasi. Top-notch nursery school. Me call a blue boys boarding. Me call secondary school. Now me tie border down. Me call secondary school. Now me how to use a fork and a knife.
And that is
we have failed. That is what I'm telling you. Because by now, everybody, everywhere, they say opportunity. They say the opportunity, and because of innovation, smartphones, and then, and crowd, enemy issue by heart in this. Where are we going? Yes, that's the problem. Look at the way we are abusing social media.
Yeah.
Let me what I say. So is that attitude?
What can we do to correct some of this?
Leadership. It's leadership. To America, Donald Trump, is not only leader. Do you know what is happening to him? No. People are not happy. Thank you, because they don't want the leader to mislead them. London Brexit.
Yeah.
Theresa May. Look at what is happening to her.
So no, or deadlines.
And I made sure I would say, so the buck stops with the leader.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop with me.
But you have a part to play.
Listen. As a Ghanaian, Nanado to say your kind of was it we should be
citizens and
citizens. If I become a citizen, the rest, which is the largest, rest on him. Because my citizenship is to make sure, sir, I abide by the rules and regulations of Ghana. Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't make roads.
True.
I don't build hospitals. I don't build schools. I don't on them. So that is his responsibility.
Yeah.
Are you getting my point?
He has a part to play.
No. He has more part to play than you and I. Now we fear I used to have the eat and for more way.
Of course, anyway.
Thank you.
They hear and say.
But the man say, "Oh, sorry, I was saying, oh, to them pa." I will make you sure.
Wow.
And this is how they need we are. And
they are now also.
Yes.
Leadership
for the Biaba.
Man, when they are me show, no, I'm inviting one of my uncles, my brother, Titus Ni.
Pate.
Your Kofi. He has the best way of saying it. Please give me another chair. Let's put Titus on the set. He's looking so handsome. We'll take a quick break, but quickly let me read few Facebook messages. And Mashad Van, I say, good morning, Abedi. I really love your show. You are doing a good job. Please ask them a question so that Ghanaian people will know what's going on in our motherland, Ghana. Please, when is Honorable Ken coming? Honorable Ken is coming tomorrow. It's his day. And then Net2 TV. We are streaming live on YouTube too, so you can join us on YouTube at Net2 TV GH. YouTube Net2 TV GH. Well, this is Honorable Abedi Kwada Sukumasi from Abedi. Say good morning, champion host. Thank you. Thank God the CID's investigation death threats against Manasseh Azuri, but activities of this so-called political thuggery is getting out of hands. I get that. Nana Osei Chirimantin, you said it's entry boy Siaku who offend himself for sacrifice, not in team Jackery. So that's Enchibuye Siako. I hear something like that.
He said he was the chief of Kumawu.
Okay, we'll take a quick break. When we are back, we will ask Honorable Titus Glover to join us this show briefly. This is the dialogue. We're streaming live also on YouTube at Net2 TV GH and on Facebook.
No, Trinibua Kodia.
Trinibua.
It's right. Yes, Trinibua
Okay,
Kodia.
we'll be right back after this break. Honorable Titus, I'm happy.
Ish, Bema Pen.
And then I am so animal.
TK, and I go for you to know you didn't count. Now, until today, man capsules and Kai. Debut. Today, man capsules are very maybe a number money to see Yari Jai. Never won't pay my 1 year more, Mountain Kai. Debbie. Sumji.
Today, man capsules.
Today man capsules. Emma Memman Kwa. A to phone call Rich Jones Company Limited. Dragley no Kanshi. And as up in Chechemunswa. For a new generation herbal home. Or 033 70 60 000. And your mama for would infuse water.
Today, man capsules.
Emma Memma Sre.
Pulse Fitness. We know the fitness journey is difficult, but we are here to offer our support.
Yɛnhyɛ wɔ national agenda so free you ada kɔpem efiada no panon kron kɔpem sɛ nondu bɛbɔ medin ɛde yaw amufa boakye yɛntena ase yɛnhwɛ sɛ deɛ nsɛm no esi ɛteɛ sɛ ɔman tie yɛ ne yi a ɛyɛ nyinaa yɛ dia Net2 TV ɛne ɔman FM ne de ɛbrɛ wɔ
Well, I still love that name, you know. You record I break it.
We do. We need one more. Honorable Abba James said no, call sponsored by question. You know, you used to be our HR, right?
My boss, I was one in the richest politician apart from.
I said, you man, we judge.
Was apart from Blue? I was one in the richest politician.
I don't think he really.
That's what he said. I watched the video.
Politician.
Was a politician? That's what I'm saying.
In America.
In America. Yango. Well, yes, I'm quite maybe on the dialogue. So, we've been joined by one of our very good friends, Honorable Daniel Titus.
Hey, don't change my name.
Honorable Titus. Daniel Kwate. Titus. No, you have some communes to be added.
Oh, you want me to add all that?
Okay, let's go.
Daniel. Name.
Well, welcome back to the dialogue, and we have been joined here by one of our very good friends, Honorable Daniel Kwate Titus Glover, and he's also known as MP3. I mean, if you remember, his record is still unbroken, still standing. Honorable, we're happy to have you here. You're looking good and solid.
It's just by the grace. Just by the grace. Look at all this sunshine. It's not everybody who went to sleep and up on their feet. So when you have this favor of the Lord, you need to say a big thank you and hallelujah. And to thank Him for all that He's been doing for me and my family. And fantastically, looking around, you look quite exotic. I mean, looking at the environment here, it means that the two are going forward.
Well, thank you.
Kudos to Stella and the team and everybody for turning things around. And they really have to make sure you hit the ground running.
Yeah, we are happy. We're happy to have you too. I mean, it's been a long while. And
I've been in my corner, you know. For some time, you need to fall back and just see how things are going. We've been contributing in the media for quite some. My big brother is here, he's aware.
Like they say, he
so
that fights and runs away.
He lives to fight another day. Kofi was high on fire, but when he saw you, for some reason, he was like, oh.
No. I wait for him to come so that I'll go back.
Oh, really? Kofi can be troublesome sometimes. He's like, pull him in, let him come, let him come.
Yesterday I started back. I was in a doom, and this morning
You've accepted to come to. But we would really appreciate if you speak up a little bit. I know that now your European accent is coming in.
When the plane is taking off, you know it's gradual.
I know.
So that when it takes off, then you can see the way.
Now autopilot. We'll talk about plane, and yesterday the crash over the weekend really got me a bit down, because I mean I have few friends who are air hostess, and each time I hear stuff like that.
Air hostess,
okay.
They call them flight attendant.
Flight attendant or crew members.
Cabin crew.
I take that. So yeah, once I get those informations, it kind of gets me. And we are frequent flyers, and so I know Kofi Capito flies a lot. She flies a lot, and so sometimes some of these things it kind of get personal. But life goes on. Nibi.
Condolence to the family.
Yeah.
As for accident, when they are coming, it comes unannounced.
Yes, uninformed.
Anytime you have the opportunity, you need to thank God for it.
Yeah.
So our president has expressed our condolence on our behalf. So condolence to all the families of those who have lost their lives.
We've touched a few of the topics before you coming, but I'll let you touch on this. Tama, former mayor in the 5.6 million Ghana cedi scandal. You are in Tama East. Sanima Abusani. Then you tell us about your constituency and then ministry. What have you been doing and what's happening? We would like to get updates from you.
I think that I will start from the Ministry of Transport.
Okay.
It has been fantastic working together with Honorable Kofi. Very young, energetic, and ready to share in the running of the ministry. The Ministry of Transport hitherto, you have aviation and railways as part of it. But because of the vision of His Excellency the President, He has taken these two
away from
arts. Now our core mandate is in the maritime and water sectors, and the road sector. And when I talk the maritime and the water sector, I'm talking about Ghana Maritime Authority. I'm talking about Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, Ghana Shippers Authority, Regional Maritime University.
Oh, okay.
And the Water Lake Transport Company. They constitute the maritime and inland water sectors. Now, when you talk about the road sector, you have the Intercity STC, you have the Metro Mass, you have the Road Safety Commission, you have the Ghana Technical Training Institute at Condition.
You have DVLA.
And
I think it was quite worth breaking it, because it looks like you have a lot of institutions under you.
So this is what we've been doing so far, you know, and I can say that when we came, Metro Mass in itself, their fleet, since President Kofi bought what we had in the early days, we need to augment their fleet. The NDC, I remember in the 6th Parliament bought some number of buses that were so expensive, over $200 per bus. And these are Chinese buses. $200,000 a bus, a little over 200,000.
I see.
They're quite expensive, but they are not strong enough, you know. So now with the mandate that the management and the board have now, there are a lot of beefing that is going on in the Metro Mass. I mean, people, you know, they pay their fares, they are pocketed, a whole lot of things.
Fake printing of tickets.
The culture of Metro Mass have to change entirely. Sometimes they have to put mystery inspectors on the bus
on board
to make sure that they are checking everybody. I have boarded the bus some time ago, I think before Christmas.
But you are quite popular. They will identify you. One time quick.
One day I just went to the bus
terminal.
Stop, the bus stop. I said, oh, number one. I said,
I know, you'll be identified.
I said, please, let's go. I just paid. And in the bus, there is an instructor who educates passengers on how to comport themselves and all that, to make sure that drivers are doing their best. We should also try and understand the work that they are doing. And I think that so far so good. Government has given them first 50 buses.
Okay.
We're expecting additional 50 buses and more to come.
Well, congratulations.
You know, to support them. STC also, we're also trying to augment their fleet for them. 100 of buses. ADB is trying to support them with some soft loan to make sure that they can get more buses to come and do the job and all that. Now, when you go to the maritime sector, I'm talking in terms of the GPHA and the Water Lake. You know this rail network, we call it multimodal transport network. When the goods are brought from overseas in the ship, they come and berth in the ports. They are discharged into trucks. Then they will be put into rail to be transported far to wherever we want to go. Now with the vision of the president, now the rail network that we are doing, the Eastern Line, the Western Line and all that is going fantastic. Now we're going to get a port at Impakadai in the Soja Line. So that they will put a bridge in the Water Lake to cross to the other side. They will continue all the way up north. So that we in the Sahelian countries, i.e. Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali, you know, they use our ports. They use Ghana ports, they use Cote d'Ivoire and Togo. But because of transit trade, we need to do a lot of things that we can do facilitate that we're doing. So the vision that the president have is that it's an integration of all the transport ministries, roads and highways, Ministry of Transport, aviation, and railway development. So everybody is doing it bits and pieces that we can do to push things.
That's wonderful to know. I mean, if you
let me applaud the honorable minister for saying that he one day walked into the bus. I wish we have more buses, very comfortable, so that it won't be one time thing for him. That since he lives maybe in Tema, I don't know whether he lives in Tema.
He's still in Tema.
That instead of driving his vehicle, he would join
the bus
or the train, as he's talking about, as it pertains in most advanced countries. That is how he can feel what you and I feel in terms of making sure that we get better services. Here it is the animal farm, 2 legs good, 1 leg back. You know, but I am glad that he took that opportunity.
I was going to commend him for that. You know, in England one day, I think one of the princes, I don't know which of them, but he just got on the bus I think he was doing a program in one of the universities, and he just got on the bus, and people were just taking selfies with him, like, oh, a whole prince on the bus.
But Tony Blair's wife was caught. Actually, not intentionally. She said she was in a hurry.
In a hurry, so she didn't do the
pay
ticket.
The ticket. Can you imagine in Africa, the first lady?
Who gone dog?
Are you getting my point? These are the kind of things that will make people feel that you are closer to me.
Yeah.
Even if you look at the royal family, why would they even bring a black woman?
Yeah.
Because it is about inclusive. It's about making everybody feel.
Yeah.
So I am delighted. But you should do it at least once a week.
Once a week. Oh, well, his schedules are busy.
Tomorrow I'm going to go.
You don't have to tell them, so it will be like
tomorrow I'm going to
tell us. So we will actually give you some cameras and coverage to encourage other
surprisingly,
ministers.
Capito, the railway station is behind my mother's house.
Oh, interesting.
Japan Motors.
Oh, okay.
Just across about 5-10 minutes from my mother's house.
I see.
Towards Bankwazi Coastal, Japan Motors, you go down, the train station is there.
Interesting.
You know.
Oh, no.
So I was in UK in 2002 for the first time when I went for my studies. And I was in the bus with the then mayor of London.
Wow.
I didn't know. He bought underground train. And when we all got out, you know what he bought? There's a bicycle he has chained.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just started riding.
Boris Johnson does it all that.
That's what he did. I was sure. And my colleague, I was in the bus with, he's a Nigerian. He has lived in Oxford for a long time.
That's the mayor.
That's the mayor of London.
That's the mayor riding on the bike.
It's simple.
But you talk about London. You know the Oyster card.
I have, yes.
I have mine too. Don't you think we need something like that in our transport system?
That is what we wanted to do in Ayalolo. Unfortunately, Ayalolo is a challenge. We are working hard to bring it back. That is the same style that we want Ayalolo to do. But the challenge here is that the mass transport must have a designated lane. The Oyster cards, all the buses in London and overseas, they have their designated lane.
So the timing is very right.
It is only these buses and essential services who can use those lanes. No other vehicle can use those lanes. Unfortunately, we don't have that here. The only designated area that they develop for us is in front of Peace FM.
Oh, I think somewhere in Accra Central.
You go down from Peace FM, small lane, then go to Kingsway, then to Turu, to export promotion. That's it.
Oh, okay.
The money that was available, they didn't use it.
Well, are you going to hold them responsible, or are you going to let it go down again, like everybody has been doing? Oh, they didn't do it right, and then down the drain. Kofi Capito, you wanted to add something.
You see, I have observed something about the challenges of Metro Mass. When you say Metro Mass should be intercity. Unfortunately, because of the challenges for people who live up north and some areas, Metro Mass sometimes stretches beyond outside the city limits. And I think we should get more STC to be doing the long distance, and then allow the Metro Mass to be intercity transport, so that I know that maybe every hour on the hour, when I stand at the bus stop, a Metro Mass, I can plan going into town a little bit better. In Ghana, he's with transport. Yesterday I was with him and I was asking that, when is rush hour over in Ghana?
Well, let me allow viewers come through with the phone calls. I mean, I'll check about 2-3 phone calls. 0240-550-899. 0240-550-899. I'm with Kofi Capito and being joined by the Honorable Minister. So you can actually pose a few questions and then we can let them go. It's almost 9. We have like 5 minutes. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, I made the money.
Hey, and I also I better food.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Oh, Joso, until Kakra Wakao.
The honorable Ekade Wabukin Wayade. Anyone they get in here.
Yo, Yati.
That is for 8 years. Sama about wo position or the first Ghana I was saying that you know what is actually clear now. You say for and I'm say one thing about the for and that what is also become for Ghana for I believe so hard to. Can you have it for the one you can the one for her? And you have to put it for my winning for the other guy and for the
You. You ever dance? Ma Obisu and friend now on channel 0240-550-899. Now, Ufra, Che Udini baby, I will free fee now. You find common. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Abedi.
Yes, Ibrahim. Okay, we'll drop a corner. Ufra, I know Che Udini baby, I will free fee. But quickly on Facebook, yes, streaming show we live on Facebook at Net2TVGH. So YouTube, yes, streaming a live between our journey on YouTube at Net2TVGH. And also do comments about Mekayama. Hello, good morning.
Abedi.
Yes, good morning. Abu Karim, Yanko.
Yes, sir. Abedi, my member, acquainted with the Namentia, especially Honorable Nibi Titus Glover. That is my boss, my mentor in politics. Honorable Titus.
Remember now, Bodina, so I said Din is a challenge to everybody.
The new power, yeah, the one and another buying, and Yamu Mama, when I put that global yet, Nipapia, Yanzungo, you to know, is here to be probably a free Nipo. Because we share in my Papa Noir, when I put that global alien war transport ministries runner. We share, you know, the presentation out there to our public noir. Look, Daniel, let's support Nanado and NPP's government because future policy and programs are Nanado and NPP, let's support this government, and this government is ready to serve Ghana. Look, Mr. Bedi, we are ready to help and support this government, whatever it is. So we share Nanado 2 years, and your mama NDC administration 4 years. There is far difference. Free education, free transport, free maternity, health insurance, national identification. What I say, 6 regions within 2 years. District Nanado a creative job Ghana for, and to support Ghana for. In your meme, Mutani Muzango, Okubat Mutaki, Mutoport MPP de Nanado, years of the Mekemu, Yaramu just to cook, years of Mutani Kriki, Muma look at Timukega. This is the time the good people of Zongo have to come out massively and support and vote for Nana Zango Akufo-Addo and his government. And God bless us all. Thank you very much.
But we are not voting right now. It looks like you've given a long lecture and ending it with voting. Well, I'll pick just one more call and then we'll end it here. But you can join us on YouTube also at Net2TVGH, and then we'll be wrapping up from here. Honorable Titus Glover was still. Hello, good morning. I think. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, but hi,
Net2TV, but what you like also?
And then we go my FM. And I'm mini Uncle Book. Uncle Book. Hello?
Me pacho koso. I had Net2TV. Yes, Uncle Book Juma or man from the same company.
Please, I've talked to him yesterday. He gave me his line in the line.
Okay, me bacho. Friday after 9 o'clock. And come with him say quite personal. Well, Kofi, Honorable, me mama just one minute. Me and wrap it up quickly. We no Kofi we more. We voluntarily allowed you to invade the show because we have missed you.
I know.
You were just.
And a very quick one. You asked me to make a brief comment on this.
Yeah.
TMA.
Yeah, issue.
This is the second time or third time I've heard about this publication.
Okay.
I'm saying this because there have been some bad whistle blowing or lies about me in town.
Oh, really?
That I am behind this publication, which I know nothing about it. I don't work at TMA. I don't know whether he has given contact to anybody. Because of this thing, I invited a Temamache and 2 of his elders, the senior brother of Odampton, to my house. Told them that this is what is going on in town. The person who broke this story to me was the MCA of Tema. He told me. I don't know anything about this. But I believe that he has an opportunity to explain himself. What he knows.
You know, I must be honest. I really could tell the shock on your face when I asked you. You were like, "Oh, this issue." And I was like, "You are from Tama East, and so if anything, Tama,
I should know.
You should know."
But I didn't know that he's under investigation until the story was broken by the mayor of Tama, because he was also expecting some revenue from certain quarters.
Okay.
And the thing was not coming. So he decided to probe further to find out what the problem was. That led to
the discovery
of these things. So my people, I don't know anything about it. I only told. So I told his brother in the presence of Teba Manche and two of his elders, the Mankrado and Nishpi.
But even if you do, I mean, Kofi, I want you to be part of this conversation. We are calling for people to bring back whatever is from the state or whatever is supposed to come to the state.
For now, you can't accuse him until he's proved guilty.
Okay.
He's been invited by the Yoko
to
come and tell his side of the story, what he knows about the whole transaction and all that. If based on the investigation and is found culpable, that is, and the anti-graft body, you know. So for now, don't prove anybody guilty until it's proven.
We are not trying to do so.
So I think that he's not in the country until he's outside in the state or something. So he's been invited anytime
to come down and
he should go and answer for his information, what he knows about this, where you set up an account quite distinct from the assembly, because I told the accountant at the time, said that what they have said is illegal. And the accountant has no
signature to the account
and all that. So
well, let's see how it plays.
I don't want to preempt the investigation.
Yeah. So. Kofi,
you know, I'm just hoping that we can improve actually holding people accountable for their lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Yeah, we live in a country where you know exactly how much somebody is being paid.
Exactly.
And then you look at his lifestyle, he's living like
a superstar.
You cannot be driving $150,000 car when your tax obligation is not even 5 MLC.
Exactly.
So those are the kind of things that in other jurisdictions they use to identify who is doing what. If you are not a basketball player, you are not a rapper,
musician,
you are not a footballer.
Yeah.
How can you be driving a $200,000 car, chilled in like this with your
9 a.m.
9 a.m. You know, in this part of the world, we actually applaud those people. Okay, you have pastors, chiefs flaunting money, and we don't even know where the source of the money is coming from. So I think it behooves on Parliament to do certain things right for Ghanaians to be accountable, so that we will know who is fleecing Mother Ghana. Mother Ghana, I'm sure, if it was a woman, but now her breast is totally flat.
Yeah.
Totally.
We'll end it here. That's Capito. Well, this is where we bring the show to an end today. We're happy to have an honorable minister join us, at least giving us a few details into what the ministry is doing to support Mother Ghana, and I must say I'm impressed, and I'm
now
sure.
Let me leave a message for
Go ahead.
Boss Ken. He's avoiding me. Tell him I say I want to meet him.
Yeah, no, you throw a challenge to him.
One-on-one.
So, yeah,
I want to ask him a few questions myself.
He's in London. I think he should be coming sometime soon, but hopefully we'll have him here tomorrow. Kofi Capito want to have honorable Ken. He's going to be. I should sit.
You know, he's my brother, but he's afraid of me.
Well, last time, well, we'll end the show here. We are streaming this show live on Facebook at Net2TV GH and also on YouTube, still Net2TV GH. So yes, join us and you can watch it over and over and over again, especially on YouTube. My name is Abedianim and this is Net2TV. The show is The Dialogue. We repeat this show again tonight at 9 p.m. on the dot, 9 to 10. But God willing, tomorrow we'll bring you a fresh episode, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We're making way for Amofa. God bless you and God bless Ghana.
I've decided to come here Tuesday.